Hello. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Happy Wednesday, everybody. So today, if you haven't haven't been able to read my email yet. So today is our finale class for at least for a little bit. But you'll still have access to, I guess it'll be 11 total workouts on YouTube on the SRPT page. So you can keep going back to those. We'll take a little bit of a hiatus, and then I think Melissa will plan to pick up the class. We'll see after how she feels after she takes the 5-hour national exam next week. So, but today we're gonna finish up with a good Tabata workout. So it'll be, I tried to put some cardio in there today. And then, so it's gonna be the 3 Tabatas, so 12 minutes kind of each set before we take a rest break. So it'll be 20 seconds on doing exercise A, 10 seconds rest, followed by 20 seconds of exercise B, and then returning to the top for 4 rounds before moving on to the next Tabata. Okay, so I'll get set up here. The first set of Tabatas, we don't need any weights or anything like that. We'll just need some open space. So you can find some open space here. I want you to be able to see the ground a little bit. So the first exercise will be a side shuffle. So shuffle, shuffle. You'll either do a squat jump or just a little squat, shuffle, shuffle, squat jump. You can also just do the side steps, squat, side step, squat. And then the other one will be quick feet. So next is quick up and off the ground. Okay, see if we can get this in a good position here. All right, so find your positions here. We'll start in 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. So side shuffle. I'm doing about 2 shuffles or so. Again, you can take a step and then just squat. All right, 10-second break here, and then we'll go into our quick feet. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So quick up and off the ground. So it's not really a jogging in place, but just like you're trying to get off some hot coals, up and off the ground quickly. And break, so 10-second rest. Got 3 more rounds here. And we'll do the side shuffle with the squat jump, and go. Halfway. And break, 10 seconds, and we'll do our quick feet. 3, 2, 1, and go. So try not to be too loud with your feet, but just quick and quiet off the ground. And 10 seconds rest. Now we've got 2 more rounds of this before we go on to the second Tabata. And go. Three seconds. And rest. Quick feet is up next. And go. So I'm in a little bit of a squat position, just I'm not up tall, but kind of that ready position. Quick and quiet off the floor. 5 seconds. And break. All right, we've got one more round here. And then we'll go into our next Tabata. So side shuffle and go. Five seconds. And break. We'll get 20 seconds of our quick feet. And go. Looking ahead to see what our next Tabata is. Our next Tabata, we're going to go right into it. It's going to be a grapevine in squat position, and then in that squat. Okay, so we've got just 10 seconds here. Try to see if you can see my feet. We're going to be in a squat position. Ready, and go. Over, under, over, under. So grapevine, you may have heard it called karaoke. What we're trying to do is just stay in this nice low position. All right, take a break, and I'll do in and out squats. I'll show 2 ways. You can do them jumping, which I'll show first, and then stepping, which I'll show second. So, in and out squats. I just jump in. So feet out, squat, in squat, in squat, or step out, squat, step out, squat. All right, 10-second break, and then back to the top. Got 3 more rounds here. Ready, and go. So you're in a squat position, foot over, and then back behind, over, back behind, over. Again, the idea is to try to stay in a nice squat position. And take a break. If you can't though, you can stay upright too. Just work on getting the hips moving. All right, in our in and out squats, let's start off with the walk through first. So if you're stepping out, sorry, messed that one up. Step out to the side, squat, back in, squat. Step out to the side, squat. So basically 2 squats in each position. All right, 10-second break. 2 more rounds here. 3, 2, 1. Squat position. Over, under. Five seconds. And break. And then the in and out squats, I'll show the jumping one next. And 3, 2, 1. So jump out, jump in. I'm not jumping too high off the ground. I'm really only coming up, I don't know, maybe about an inch or 2. Three seconds. Break. All right, we've got 1 more minute of this before we head into our last Tabata before we get a little break. All right, squat position and grapevine. Step on the side. And then a little squat position. Rotating my hips, 1 foot in front, and then back behind. 3 seconds. And rest. Whew. Okay, and then 1 more round of the in and out squats. And 3, 2, 1. So out, in. or step out squat, in squat, out squat. 3 seconds. And break. My next Tabata is going to be a windmill, which I'll show, and high knees. So windmill, arms out to the side, ready to go. You're going to touch this hand to your opposite toe, back up, and switch each time. So reaching my left hand to my right toe, back up, right hand to my left toe. All right, 10-second break. And then we'll go into high knees. And 3, 2, 1. I'm trying to get those knees up nice and high. Side. Get them up in front of you. Again, trying to be quiet off the ground or landing softly. 3, 2, 1. All right, 3 more rounds here, and then we'll take a little water break. Go again back to the windmill. 3, 2, 1. Now, if you can't touch your toe, that's totally fine. You can just aim for maybe your knee or your shin or front of the ankle. I want you to feel a little bit of a stretch here, but don't feel like you have to reach all the way down to your toe. All right, break. Those slower ones always go by so fast. All right, back to high knees and go. Ten seconds. And break. All right, 2 more rounds here, and we'll get a little break. Back to our windmill in 3, 2, 1, and go. Three seconds. And break. A little 10-second rest, and we'll back into the high knees. 3, 2, 1, and go. Halfway. And break. All right, last round here, and then we'll take a little water break. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Halfway. And break. Last round of high knees here. 5 seconds. And go. Ten seconds. And break. All right. So grab some water here, and then we'll take about a minute break before we go into our next round. And then the next round we will use our weights. So we'll be doing, the first Tabata will be a squat to an overhead press, and then a lunge with a weight pass side to side. And we'll kind of switch the legs each time. We'll take you through that. That'll be our first Tabata. All right, I'll take another 20 seconds or so here. Go ahead and grab those weights. Okay, and we'll start in 10 seconds. And 3, 2, 1. You're gonna squat and then press those weights overhead. Side, squat, press weights overhead. And put one weight down. And start with your left foot in front. For the next one, you're going to keep one weight in your hand, go into that little lunge, and then you're going to pass one weight back and forth, trying to maintain your balance. You'll see I'm not in a super deep lunge. If you can get down to a pretty deep lunge. I'm going to keep it a little more shallow. We're going to switch the front leg each time. All right, grab your other weight. Got 5 seconds until our squat to overhead press. Ready, and go. Five seconds. Okay, put one weight down. Put your right foot in front. And then get into that lunge position and start passing that weight. If you're a little wobbly with this, you can also just hold the weight in one place. All right, grab your other weight. 2 more rounds here. Do our squat to our overhead press. And 3, 2, 1, and go. Five seconds. All right, one weight down, left foot in front this time. Okay, and get into that little lunge position and start passing that weight. Should feel this, you've got your quad, you also feel your glute. 10 seconds. Three. All right, grab the other weight. Last round here of our squat to overhead press. And 3, 2, 1, and go. Halfway. All right, one weight down. Put that right foot in front. And assume the lunge and pass. Ten seconds. We'll get 10 seconds break, and we'll go right into our second Tabata. We'll do a little bit of balance. If you need a wall, okay, to break, need a wall, go ahead and find a little wall. We're gonna need one weight for this one. All right, so you're gonna stand on one leg, and then with the opposite arm, press the weight overhead. And then we're gonna do the opposite for the second movement. Halfway here. And break, and then you're gonna switch weights and switch legs. And 3, 2, 1. Again, so I'm staying on my right leg, pushing the weight overhead with my left arm. 10 seconds. And switch. I know we just did double arm overhead press, so if you want, you can, if you're getting tired of doing the overhead press, you can do a bicep curl. And press, although I think our next Tabata is bicep curls. Ooh. So you can kind of pick your poison. Halfway. Again, if you need to be by something to give you a little bit of support, stability from balance sake, go ahead and use a wall or counter. All right, switch legs, switch the weight that the hand that the weight's in. And 3, 2, 1, and press. So on the leg that you're standing on, try to engage the glutes on that leg. Try to get the foot muscles working to maintain your stability. Try to keep your hips level so you're not off to one side like so. And try to get your core engaged too. All right, halfway. I'll show you from the side here. So I'm going to stay on my right or my left leg, weight on my right hand, and go. So I'm not arching way back. I've got my core engaged. My other leg is just kind of off the ground. But again, not arching way back. Halfway. And break. Switch legs, switch arms. And then half left of this one. 3, 2, 1, and go. If you want to give yourself an extra challenge, you can get some mini squat on the leg that you're standing on. 10 seconds. All right, we got 1 more minute here. 20 seconds of overhead press and single leg balance on each side. 3, 2, 1, and press. 10 seconds. And switch arms, last one here. And 3, 2, 1, and go. So our next Tabata is going to be bicep curl. So you're going to do an active bicep curl on one side and an isometric hold on the other side. Halfway down here. 3, 2, 1. All right, grab your other weight. Shake out those arms a little bit. So one arm is going to be in this position, and then start actively doing a bicep curl with the other side. We're going to do 20 seconds of an active bicep curl on the right, with an isometric hold on the left, and then switch. All right, shake them out. Next up is the isometric hold on the right with the active left bicep curl. Ready, and go. So on one that's active, you're making sure you're going all the way down, all the way up. You're not stopping short like that. Going all the way so the elbow is extended and then flexed. Meanwhile, this guy is staying at this 90-degree angle. All right, shake it out. We've got 3 more rounds of this one. And 3, 2, 1, and go. Want a little extra challenge, you can maintain single leg balance versus doing both legs. Halfway there. 5. And take a break, and we'll switch. And 3, 2, 1, and go. 2 more rounds of this guy, and we'll take another break before heading into our last 3 Tabatas. All right, shake it out. Two more rounds here. If your arm is getting pretty tired, you can do the weight. You can put the weights down, or pick a smaller weight. Go again. Try to keep moving. So even if you're not using any weight, try to keep going through the motions. Keep the one arm in that 90-degree position, and then do bicep curls without the weight on the other side. 3, 2, 1. If you take a break, you can, but then try to jump right back into it. All right. Active left bicep curls. Halfway. All right, take a break. Last round here. So we'll do a left isometric hold with the right active bicep curl. And 3, 2, 1. Again, you can stand on one leg, stand on both legs, put one foot in front of the other, toe to toe. Just add in a balance challenge as you're working through this one. 5 seconds. And rest. Last one, then we'll take a little rest break. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Active left bicep curl. Again, right is just staying in this isometric 90-degree position. Try not to go through it too quickly. You'll probably get a little tired. Just keep it nice, controlled movement. 2, 1, and break. All right. Take a little rest break there, grab some water, and take a minute break here. And then the last Tabata will still be on our feet, so we're not getting on the ground today. I do have some that require a wall, so have a wall handy or countertop ready. We'll use that for the second and third Tabata. All right, we got about 30 more seconds. So the first one is going to be a knee to opposite elbow crunch. So I'll just show these two real quick. So you're going to bring one elbow to the other knee. And the second one is going to be an inchworm. So do what you can with this one. You're going to bring your hands down to the ground, walk out, and then walk back up. So hands to the ground, walk out to a point, and then walk back up. Again, do what you can. If there's something that you feel like you just really can't do, you can do a little jog in place or try to do a plank or something like that. Okay, so we'll start in 10 seconds here. We'll do our knee to opposite elbow crunch. And 3, 2, 1, and go. So bring one knee into your opposite elbow. Halfway. And 10 seconds rest. And then we'll go into the inchworm. And 3, 2, 1. So hands to the ground. Walk them out into that tall plank position. And then walk them back up. That's 1. You can tell my hamstring flexibility isn't the best, but still doing it. Okay, 10 seconds rest. So I got about 3 in. Just again, do what you can on that one. 3, 2, 1. Back to the standing crunch here. So bring that knee in towards the opposite elbow. 3 seconds. All right, 10 seconds break. Now we'll go on to our inchworm again. And 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay, 10 seconds rest. We got 2 more rounds of that before heading into the next one. In 3, 2, 1. We'll do that crunch again. If you're having trouble balancing on the one leg, you can also just do a little side crunch. Don't go like crazy with the side to side, but just a little bit controlled each way. All right, 10 seconds rest here. Obviously, if you're having back issues and that makes it worse, don't do it. All right, and inchworms, ready and go. Okay, 10 seconds rest. And we'll go into our last set of the standing knee to opposite elbow crunch. Ready and begin. Five seconds. All right, and then the last round of our inchworms. And 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay, 10 seconds rest, and then find a wall. We're going to do a wall sit for 20 seconds, and then jogging in place for 20 seconds. All right, and go. Came in a little late on this one, that's okay. Decrease our rest break then between these two. All right, back up, and then we're going to do a jog in place. And 3, 2, 1, and go. Get the arms moving, just jogging in place. 10 seconds. All right, 10-second break, and then find your wall. 3 seconds, and hold. So try to roll those shoulders down and back, get your core engaged, get your glutes engaged. Try to sit up tall along the wall. 5 seconds. All right, 10 seconds break here. We're going to our jogging in place. And 3, 2, 1, and go. Halfway. And break, find that wall. And start to get into that position. And hold. Almost like popcorn in here. I don't know about you guys, I'm getting hungry. And halfway. 5 seconds. And up. And in 5 seconds, we'll head to our jog. 3, 2, 1, and go. Five seconds. And break. Okay. Find your wall again. And then start to slide down into that position and hold. Again, core engaged, shoulders down and back. Try to stand up tall against the wall, or sit up tall, I guess. Halfway there. 5. And up. Last round of our jogging in place. 3, 2, 1, and go. And then our next two for the last Tabata are also going to use the wall. 10 seconds here. We're going to do a dynamic push-up and then a plank on the wall. And rest. So 10 seconds break, dynamic wall push-up. You're going to try to push yourself off the wall and then back on. You can also just do a regular push-up. Ready, and go. So I'm a couple feet away from the wall. I'm catching myself on the wall, coming into a push-up, and then pushing away. Notice from my shoulders to my hips to my ankles, keep it a nice straight line. And break. And then for the wall plank, we'll do it from our hands, or you can do it from your fists too. And hold. So you're going to push apart, push your shoulder blades apart, try to keep your core engaged. If you'd like to drop and do a regular plank, you can do that as well. 3, 2, 1, and break. So again, if you'd like to drop down to the floor and do a regular plank, you can do that for the second movement. And back to the dynamic wall push-ups and go. Again, if this is you're bugging your wrists, you can do just a regular wall push-up as well. 3, and rest. And then we'll go into the wall plank in 3, 2, 1. So again, try to keep a straight line from your shoulders to your hips to your ankles. So I'm not fully forward, I'm not piked. My core stays tight the whole time. If you're on the wall and on an extra challenge, you can try to bring one leg back behind you a little bit, alternate your weight. All right, halfway there, we'll go back to our dynamic wall push-ups in 3 seconds. And go. Hands are hitting about shoulder height, so I'm not super low, and I'm not catching away up high either. Catching about shoulder height. And break. And we'll go into our planks again. And 3, 2, 1, and hold. So again, core down tight, shoulders just about, or hands about shoulder height. Halfway. 3, 2, 1. All right, one more round for today's workout. 5 seconds. And go. Dynamic push-ups last round. Five seconds. break. And then we'll go right into our plank on the wall. In 3, 2, 1, and pull. Again, if you'd like to go on the floor to do this, you certainly can. And 5 seconds. And break. All right. And that was today's Tabata. So nice job, everyone. Did a little bit more upper body. Get all those arm muscles a little focused today. So yeah, so this concludes our hour 12-week workout Wednesday here. If you saw my email earlier, if you're interested in continuing the class and having Melissa pick it up, go ahead and shoot me an email and I'll pass your information along to her. But yeah, thanks so much for joining. It's been a lot of fun for me and good to see some familiar faces. So keep active, and again, all of those videos that we recorded, myself, Billy, and then Gail, are going to remain on the SRPT website, so you'll have access to those. So, all right, everyone, take care and have a good rest of your week.
Thanks, Rebecca.
You're welcome. Bye.